Devotional. The silence that comes from trust. Psalm 62 verse 1. In God alone my soul is silenced, from Him comes my salvation. In a noisy world, where the soul is easily troubled by news, expectations, burdens, and fears, this verse is a divine whisper to the weary heart. David does not speak of a silence imposed by resignation, but of a calm that springs from deep trust in God. The soul does not quiet itself, it needs a reason, an anchor, a security. That security is not in the circumstances, nor in the control, nor in oneself. It is in God, and in Him alone. From His presence springs rest, and from His hand comes salvation. 1. The soul is only quiet when it trusts fully in God. The silence of the soul is a sign of inner rest. It is not about passivity, but about trust. When the soul is agitated, it usually looks for immediate answers, explanations, solutions. But when he knows who he has believed in, he can be quiet, wait, and rest. God does not fail, and that certainty silences the soul. 2. Seeking rest outside of God is a continual source of anxiety. David emphasizes, in God alone. It does not say that the soul can find peace in God and other things, but only in Him. The other sources promise relief, but they do not sustain it. Only God can give real, deep, and lasting rest. When we try to control everything or seek security in people, resources, or plans, the soul ends up more tired. 3. Salvation is the basis of rest. David speaks not only of emotional rest, but of the assurance of salvation. Knowing that God is our Savior changes the perspective of everything else. We no longer live to win approval or to guarantee results. We live from the certainty that we have already been rescued, and that eternal fact brings peace in everyday life. Practical applications. 1. The soul is not calmed because the environment is at peace, but because God is present. Your rest does not depend on the external, but on who you decide to trust. 2. When your interior is agitated, do not seek noise to distract yourself. He seeks the silence that is only found at the feet of the Lord. 3. Remember that salvation doesn't just await you at the end of the road, He is already at work in you. That is enough for your soul to rest today. Conclusion. The soul that trusts in God finds the rest that the world cannot give. Not because everything is resolved, but because everything is in the hands of the one who saves. In Him, and in Him alone, the soul is stilled, anxiety is silenced, and hope is ignited. Today you can silence the noise of fear with the voice of trust. God is your salvation, and in Him is your peace.